Hello, this is Matt Russell from the Daily FX Education team, and today I will be discussing RSI and how I apply it to my own trading. Now, the first thing I wanted to mention is with any of the oscillators, they can be very reliable, but they don't give me a specific location to place my stop. Now, and that's the most important thing for me. So what do we do to kind of solve that problem? I'm always going to use RSI or any of the other oscillators in combination with price-specific indicators. And my favorite price-specific indicator would be simple support and resistance lines. So let me walk you through a typical sell signal here on RSI. We have RSI crossing back beneath the 70 level, which is a sell signal. So we would look to enter the market short right here, or most traders would if they're following RSI alone. Me, I require a little bit more than that. And typically what that trader would do who entered the market on this signal alone is they would place their stop above the most recent high, which is right here. That's not good enough for me. I need a little bit more confirmation, and I want to have that confirmation be unrelated to the current price action. So I would look further back, and in this example we have a previous high, and you will often have these situations on your own trading when you do open up your own charts, and I would just simply use this line, use this resistance line as an additional reference point for the trade. Now, if this high didn't exist, I probably would not enter this trade alone based on the RSI signal. But I know here I have a valid resistance line. I'm going to enter the trade here and place my stop above that line. So I have two confirmations now, one with the RSI and the other with a price-specific indicator, a simple resistance line, which will increase the chances of success on the trade. The second thing I wanted to discuss tonight is a strategy that I designed a few years ago based on RSI. And it's sort of incongruous with what you might have learned so far from the course or even through your own learning, previous learning in terms of RSI. And what this strategy does, if you recall from the previous videos, the concept of divergence, which means prices moving higher and the oscillator not moving as high or even moving lower or moving flat or sideways, and that gives you divergence, which means that the trend could be weakening. What this strategy does is it actually buys, it's a breakout strategy using RSI as a confirmation, but in the opposite way you would imagine given the traditional sell and buy signals on RSI. So if prices break out to a 10-bar high, which they do right here, I'm going to enter the trade on the long side only if RSI is above the 50 level. And again, it's a little bit opposite than the normal use of RSI, but there are many different ways to use these indicators. Now, the logic is similar to divergence. It's just sort of the mirror image of divergence. You're using it as confirmation. So prices are breaking out to a new high. I have added confirmation because RSI is at a higher level. It's sort of giving a little more credence to that breakout. That breakout is for real. And that's the basic premise of the strategy. And a short trade would mean a breakout to a 10-bar low, and we would need RSI beneath the 35 level in this example, or that's just how the strategy is calibrated, again, because it gives you that added confirmation, meaning that the breakout is for real. Because let's say that prices do break out to the 10-bar low, and RSI is maybe at 45 or something like that. That's not as strong of a breakout, again, because the RSI is not at that lower level. The strength of the move is not as strong, and we want the breakout to be strong and to give us a little bit more belief in the entry in the trade. So again, there are two kind of different or contrasting styles in using RSI, but I just wanted to introduce this concept here to sort of open your mind to the different possibilities in using RSI and any of the other indicators for that matter. Again, my name is Matt Russell from the Daily FX Education team. Thank you for listening.